Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden. I am working up on my front porch today. I'm actually going to be working in the zigzag planter, but before I get started, I have to give you all a closer look at the zigzag planter and what it's looking like right now, because it's getting a little bit out of control. I love it. It's amazing, but it's a bit much. So let me show you from over here first. Now, the main plant that I have planted here is Supertunia Tiara Pink. It is a new petunia from Proven Winners. It's absolutely beautiful. It's this Barbie pink color. I love it, with a white throat, so it almost looks like it glows. In between those, or I should say, spread out among those, I have these totem pole panicum grasses that are supposed to get about 6 feet tall. Mine didn't really get 6 feet tall. They got more like 4 feet tall, excuse me, but they're still beautiful. I love them. And I think I'm going to leave them in for one more year and see if I can actually get them up to 6 feet tall. In these pots right here, I have my favorite heliotrope. It smells so beautiful, and especially at this time of day when the sun starts shining on them and it kind of warms them up, and it like wafts this sweet scent. I love it. People will come here and they'll say, "What is that sweet smell?" And I'm always like, "It's the heliotrope. It's so wonderful." I do have my sweet potato vine. It's getting a little out of control. It was really slow to start this year. It was really interesting. I thought that the Tiara Pink was going to smother it, but it smothered it in this area. I definitely planted one there, I'm sure. But over here, they're actually starting to grow and take over the Tiara Pink. And I've kind of thought about cutting them back, but then I thought maybe I'll just let nature take its course this year and kind of see what happens. And I'll be really interested to see how things go over the next couple months, for the last couple months that I have this going. Back behind, you can see that I have my 3 hanging planters. Those are the Vista View planters, the Vista View recipe from Proven Winners. Just gorgeous. I am so happy with it. I couldn't be happier. But here's the thing I have to show you guys that's hilarious. Coming over this way onto our porch, we don't quite have a porch anymore. It's literally, the Tiara Pink is over, I don't know, what is that, 2 feet over, and it's starting to connect with these pots that I planted underneath the hanging baskets to catch the excess water, which are looking beautiful as well. But the flowers are completely taking over the porch, and I can cut them back. Let me show you where the zigzag planter ends. God, where does it end? Here it is, right here. It's right there, and that's how far the flowers go. This is hilarious. It's just so funny, and it's getting worse and worse every day. It's just creeping onto the deck. So I noticed this the other day when I found myself, instead of walking this way, I found myself curving around that way just to avoid stepping on these flowers. And I just thought, what am I doing? What am I doing? What is going on with this? This is taking over. But like I said, I'm not going to cut it back. I'm going to let nature take its course, and I'm going to see how crazy it will get by the end of the year, because this is just, oh my gosh, this is just hilarious. So I think it's safe to say I overplanted my zigzag planter. You can't tell, but there's also whirlwind blue scavola in there. And then there's also stratosphere pink Gara that was really beautiful earlier in the season before the Tiara Pink took over. But it's just completely taken over. So if you want to see how many plants I planted in the zigzag planter, I'll link the video down below of planting it up. It was a lot. It was definitely way too much. And I know that now, but that's okay. It's super fun to see it like this. Now, there is one thing in the zigzag planter that I want to fix today. I'll show you that. It's something that's been bugging me for quite a while, and it's the type of thing I like to give plants a chance to kind of catch up, give them, enough time to kind of settle in and start showing off. But this plant, I just don't think it's in the right place. And that is my Ville de Lyon clematis right here. This poor thing. I feel so bad for it. So I planted it last year, the beginning of last year, and I was giving it time to kind of settle in and see how it would do. I was hoping that it was going to grow up this lattice right here and kind of come over the pergola like that. But man, this thing is struggling, absolutely struggling. And I think I know why. I mean, it's trying so hard, but you can see the leaves are just so not happy at all. And it just ended up looking like this at the end of last season too. And I'm pretty sure it's because we all know clematis like cool roots, and my zigzag planter, which you cannot see right now, there's cinder blocks that are painted black. And so it gets hot, of course, right? So I have a feeling the roots of this clematis are just way too hot in this place, which is a bummer. So I think I'm just going to kind of say, okay, this was a bad choice. It was not a bad choice of the plant. It was a bad choice to put the plant, and I wanted to plant something else here. And I know that Star Jasmine does really well on this side of my house because I have my Star Jasmine espalier right over here, and this espalier is going nuts, like absolutely nuts. I just fertilized these plants, I don't know, maybe like a month ago or something like that. And they are just going nuts. It's fabulous. And so I figured I could plant another Star Jasmine over here. And I have to show you guys the specimen I got because it's insanely huge. I actually found it at the big box store, Home Depot. This was $80. I mean, look at how tall that is. Isn't that amazing? So this is just a huge Star Jasmine specimen. And at least where I live, this time of year, you can get really, really, really big plants for not that expensive, which is just absolutely fabulous. And so my plan is to plant that guy where the clematis is, and like you can see the difference already, right? And you can see what a difference this is going to make. And Star Jasmine can get up to 30 feet tall if you grow it on a trellis. So can you imagine if I grow it up here, all across my pergola like this? Won't that be absolutely beautiful and cover this kind of ugly pergola that I honestly don't really like, but I don't want to remove? I just think it's going to be absolutely amazing, and it's the perfect thing for that spot right there. The other thing is, if you guys see right here, we have this little area where Mr. Monty Don likes to come through when he has to chase his squirrels or something over on the fence. He won't go around like we want him to and go around the natural pathway or the expected pathway. He decides he's going to jump through here. Sometimes he'll even jump through here. You can see that spot, like right there is kind of smashed down a little bit where his paws will go. But this is definitely his spot. Landscape designers and architects will call this a desire path or a desire line, which is a natural path that like humans or animals will make because that's where they want to go. So because this is Monty's desired path, I think that it will be smart to just take out these supertunias right here, or maybe I can I'll have to take them out if I'm planting the Star Jasmine, but I'll plant the Star Jasmine right there and then leave a little spot for Monty to run through when he wants to go chase his squirrels over on the fence over there. All right, so I'm going to go get my tools and I'm going to get started taking out this sad clematis, digging my hole for this giant Star Jasmine, and getting the right plant in the right place. wow, that is a big plant. It's so funny. I started today going, oh, this is going to be an easy job. It's just one plant. I got a plant in the zigzag planter today. Ooh, that's a heavy plant, but I got it in. I'm happy I got it in. Now the only problem is, it's so tall and it has these stakes on it right here that I can't put it straight up. I can't actually plant it until I remove these stakes and kind of unwind all the vines off of the staked plant. So you can see I just set the root ball in the hole right here. I think the hole is going to be the perfect size. Because I had all this drip irrigation in here, I had to use my trowel mostly to dig it. So yeah, that took a little while, but no big deal. And I was trying to be like really, really clean. I put all my soil in the buckets and, yeah, I think it's good. I think it's ready to go. But before I actually plant it, I have to unwind everything first. Then I'll plant the root ball and then I'll start twining it and attaching it to the pergola. But man, isn't this, like, it's beautiful. What a beautiful specimen. This time of year is the time of year to go look for star jasmine because they're like a little bit overgrown. They're not like super fresh. And the stems are a little bit more woody than you would normally want from a star jasmine, but you get such a good deal and such a big plant. To me, it's just totally worth it. So I think it's pretty safe to say that star jasmine is definitely one of my favorite plants to use in the garden. I love that it's evergreen. I love that it has beautiful blooms in the spring right around Mother's Day during May. Just absolutely love it. The one thing I will say is that it does have this milky sap that, the mama bird is really mad at me right now. Hold on, let me move. There's a swallow nest right there. Let me move out of the way. So when you break a branch on a star jasmine, there's a milky sap that comes out, and it bothers some people when you get it on your skin. It actually doesn't bother me at all. The only thing is it gets sticky and I just have to go take a shower and wash it off. But just make sure that you know that if you are training star jasmine and then your skin starts bothering you, it's probably the milky sap. But other than that, that's really the only drawback. The thing I will say about this big plant right here, though, is it's so big, it's probably going to get super stressed out that I transplanted it. And so I kind of expect some of the leaves to kind of brown out a little bit. That's what happened with the one that I planted at my last house. It was huge. It was like this size, maybe even a little bit bigger. And I planted it, and it at first was really happy, and then it started getting a little stressed out. And I think it was just a transplant stress. And the bigger plant you have, the more stress it'll have when you plant it. So I'm kind of just expecting that for this one. I'm just gonna take really good care of it, kind of baby it a little bit and let it kind of settle into its spot. But other than that, I think it'll be super, super happy here. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.